We're doing something different this week. You join me here live amongst my innermost thoughts. Yes, it's all trash. I'm at Green Gorilla, a rubbish sorting facility, and if you like clean tech and cool gadgets, you're gonna like this. Let me explain. Now, most trashy stories start with a quick look at my Tinder profile, but not this one. This is Green Gorilla, and this is Mike. Mike, where are we standing right now?
You're in our public tipping area of our site.
So what happens when someone rocks on up with a load of rubbish? What do they do?
They'll drive up to our fully automated machine there, and it's all FPOS, cashless. They'll use that machine, weigh in, drive up, reverse up to here, unload what they've got, recycle whatever they've got, and drive back out onto the exit weighbridge.
What sort of rubbish does Green Gorilla accept here?
Anything that's not hazardous, all household rubbish, construction.
Have you found anything good in here?
From time to time, yeah.
Because I noticed you've got that piece of Liberace's bathroom collection artwork over there. Is someone taking that home?
That's going in our toilet, in our bathroom here.
The toilet?
Yeah.
Do you get anything useful, like tools, other than artwork?
Yeah, we do actually, yeah. We do have quite a lot of tools come through. Some of them are still quite usable, so we will pull them out and put them in our tool shed. This little conveyor belt system here, I've seen it once before, but I know it's not a conveyor. How does it actually work? It's what's called a walking floor, so it has 3 hydraulic rams and all these long solid aluminium slats. You have so many connected to each ram, and it'll work. You can work either forward or reverse. It can push the rubbish forward and then come back in sections, and then push the rubbish forward and come back in sections, and it slowly pushes it into our area there where our material handler will then collect it. And
okay, I want to see what's on the other side of there, but first of all, I just noticed that someone's exercise dreams have died. That looks like it used to belong to a, is it treadmill?
It does, yeah.
It's over. Give up on that. Give up on your dreams, kids. All right, let's go have a look at what's behind that wall. I want to see it. Okay, so we were just in the public side where the stepping system was. Yeah, what's around here? What's this giant weighing pad?
This is our commercial side, so commercial vehicles will drive in through here. They pull up to our weighbridge here. We have license plate recognition. They'll get a green light, they'll drive on, it'll collect their weight. The barrier arm will go up and they'll drive around and tip into whichever bay they...
Okay, let's go see where the rubbish actually gets dumped. Do you call it rubbish, or is that insensitive? Is it trash or rubbish or refuse?
Treasures.
Treasure. Okay, so what happens here in this massive concrete universe?
We need all the area here for vehicles that need to turn around. We do have truck and trailers that do come through here. The trucks are rolling, and if they're self-tipping, they can then go into the bay, and like the truck we have here,
yep.
We will be unloading him with our machine.
That is a very cool looking machine. That is some heavy duty equipment, running on batteries too.
It is.
Okay, we'll get to check that out in a sec. So once they can see they push the stuff off the truck, and then where does it go?
We'll then push it up into our pile here, and we try and sort out as much as we can. We've got a wood pile in the back there that we've separated. We've also got a metal pile in the back as well that we've also pulled out from the waste.
How do you actually separate? We'll get to the front end loader in a sec because that looks really cool. But how do you separate the waste?
With the machine for the most part, if not the loader. So if there's a bulk lot of wood that's been tipped off, we'll use the loader here, and we'll just scoop it up and dump it into the wood bins just behind you.
Okay, can we see the big angry looking machine, the crane looking thing?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called a material handler.
The material. Can we see the material handle, please, sir?
You certainly
All
can.
right, let's go.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Look at the size of this thing. I didn't realise it had tracks. I thought it was just like positions stuck to the ground. So you can actually move back and forwards.
We can, yeah.
And this is like, everything else here runs on batteries, but this doesn't.
It's hardwired.
I mean, it's electric, but it's hardwired. So, so you can run as far as that cable goes. So you could almost get to the motorway. Like
yeah, we have a remote. We can unwind that a bit more if we wanted to.
Oh, that's
and
insane.
that would get us pretty close to the motorway.
So, because you don't need to leave the site, it's here all the time. You can just run it off electricity, like without having to put batteries on it. This is brilliant. Okay, this is cool though. Can we see this in action?
We can.
that's running now?
That's running now.
Now for a machine of its size, this is actually not that loud.
No, it's pretty good.
What's the next step?
So we'll lift up our cab so we can see better, and we'll then move a bit of rubbish around, or we'll pull a bit of wood out and put it into our recycling pile, a bit of metal and whatnot. So, all right,
I'm ready.
Up and away.
Hold it on. So what are the piles we've got around us? We've got, I guess, down here on the left, this is all the scrap metal.
That's all our scrap metal.
And then for the time being, this is all the wood.
That's all the wood, yep.
And what's the rest of it? Right through
and
there.
then that's all the unsorted stuff.
Okay.
That's the stuff that's just been tipped off and unsorted. I'll just shift us forward a little bit.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
All right. Someone's dropped a bit of metal on top of that.
So you're going to try and pluck that piece of metal out by yourself?
I am, yep.
Oh, look at that! That was surgical, man. Come on, you've got to be proud of that.
I've done a couple of hours on this machine, and that's not supposed to be in there either.
So what's stopping the arm from hitting the roof?
The driver.
Okay, so we're rolling around on the top of this material handler, is that right?
That's correct.
Material handler. But why use an electric one instead of diesel's more normal, isn't it?
Yeah, this is inside all the time, so no fumes, a lot safer, quieter.
Because we don't have hearing protection or anything.
No.
And we can have a conversation while that thing's, moving around. That's pretty impressive.
It is pretty good.
And so this thing, obviously it's connected to the mains. It can just run all day, all night without a single emission. And I should point out, now that I've got your attention, this entire device and all the electric equipment you see on site is all powered by Ecotricity. Our electricity, that's the plug. So if you like clean tech, or if you just like giving your kids a future, join up at ecotricity.co.nz. It's New Zealand's only certified climate positive electricity provider, and it's also really affordable. You can't lose with ecotricity.co.nz. But now, back to the crunching. Oh, it turns as well, look at that.
And it crushes.
I think I've seen this thing in a horror movie once.
I think I was the horror person, the scary person.
We've rearranged some stuff. We're coming back down to earth now. This thing is such a letdown. You're gonna have to put up with all these terrible jokes for the rest of this video. So what happens once you've got the rubbish organized into different piles, different groups? Where does it go?
They get sent to all different parts of Auckland. Our wood goes back to our site, metal gets sent to the metal recyclers, and what's left over from whatever we've pulled out recyclable wise gets sent to landfill.
And how do you actually get it back on the truck though? Because now it's all here in a pile.
Let me show you.
All right, let's go have a look. Okay, so we're walking backwards now, which is not as easy as it sounds. What's right above us?
This is our loadout bay, and there is a hopper just above us.
Why are we walking back? I don't know why I decided this would be a good idea, but we're walking backwards. Okay. Oh, Jesus. See, that's why it's a bad idea.
That's why it's a bad idea, yeah.
Okay, so this is where the processed rubbish, once it's been sorted, gets dumped back into trucks?
Yeah, we have our loadout bulk trucks will drive into here. They park basically right where we are. We have a camera right up above us that we can look down into the hopper while we're inside the material handler.
Okay.
And then we'll then load into the truck.
Okay, so this is the sorted rubbish that would go into a truck here, but there is a massive battery-powered front-end loader out there that I really want to go have a look. Let's go check it out. All right, so you join us in the very cozy front-end loader. How does this thing actually work? How do you start it?
I'll show you. We'll turn the key on once, wait for it to set up a little bit, and then crank it like you would a normal diesel one.
That's it.
And that's it. And because that's all good to go, once we drop the handbrake, it'll kick into life. And that noise you can hear is the hydraulic pump.
Oh, far out. That is spookily quiet for such a massive machine. Far out.
That's the noisiest part of it too.
And it's air conditioned in here as well.
And it is.
That's insane.
It's the best part.
I see it's one of the commercial operators now dropping off some rubbish.
It is, yeah.
You can't deny this is actually kind of fun. Don't let your boss know that. Far out, that's effortless. Look how much. Oh man. I've always wanted to do this since I was a kid, drive heavy equipment. Everyone has.
For what we need it for, it works perfect for us.
Well, that's a good question. How long does it run on a charge? Because it's battery powered.
Fully charged, you should get a good 8 hours of continuous work out of it.
But you wouldn't use it non-stop, would you?
No,
no, other stuff to do.
No, you're not on this side. We're not that busy yet. So we would probably have to charge us maybe once a week, maybe once every five days or so. Yeah, we are open 7 days.
How long does it take to charge this thing up?
Anywhere from between 90 minutes to 2 hours.
2 hours, that's it?
That's it.
This has got a massive battery on it. Well, what sort of charger do you guys have?
We have a decent one. It'll charge at a rate of 198 kilowatts an hour.
Oh, right. Honestly, I'm loving this. This is all clean tech, and it's like, this is real world stuff. It's not one day in the future stuff, you know, prototype stuff. This is all real stuff that's working now. Okay, so I've seen you've got some cool electric tech, but what makes Green Gorilla different from just any other rubbish sorting facility?
Well, this site in particular, this is it's entirely electric, which obviously is cleaner and safer, especially for the public side where they tip off. With a walking floor as compared to a tip on the public side, it's a lot safer.
So now, I've used this prestigious website in the past called Facebook. People tell me that electric heavy equipment just doesn't work. What would you say to that as we're sitting in electric heavy equipment that's working?
All I can say is that it works well for us. Definitely works really well for us.
I can't get over the sheer power of this thing.
And that's only on standard too.
You got economy mode, standard, and power mode. You got sports mode.
Yeah, you could really kick it up a notch and should take off in a hurry.
Bugger me. that is criminal, man. It goes so fast.
Yeah.
For something that's more than 20 tons.
She kicks ass.
Oh, I love this thing, man. Oh, far out. The raw power of electric stuff is insane. One last little cherry on the top after all that cool heavy toys. Is this a rapid charger? What kind of speed does this rapid charger have?
This will charge our machine at 198 kilowatts an hour.
Okay, 198 kilowatts, and it's dual CCS, and as you saw, this also has dual CCS in the back of it. So you're looking at 90 minutes, 2 hours, full charge, and that lasts a week. That's insane. But there's also, here, you've got these 4 water tanks and another 3 over there by that car over there. How are they filled up? Where does the water come from?
Off the roof, down pipes and straight into there.
And this is drinking water, or is this
toilet water? We do have a filter.
So you
system.
drink this stuff as well?
We can, yeah.
This is brilliant. So you've got renewable electricity, rainwater collection, electronic stuff, and you're organising rubbish that people just, once it's gone, they forget about it.
Correct.
Like, you guys are basically making the world a better place. How's that? How cheesy is that? It works.
We try.
And there you have it. That is Green Gorilla. It's an eco-friendly, climate-positive waste transfer facility. It sorts stuff out and it runs on renewable electricity. What more could you want? Good job, guys.